It's the
Yes,
Mitch's
sir.
Podcast.
Sir,
Oh,
we here with it. Check, 1, 2,
So what was you saying about Russ?
check. This man Russ went online, and I just watched a video about it, to be honest with you. But this man went online. He was complaining how Billboard was pretty much like taking sales back. You know what I'm saying? Like apparently he sold some shit, you know what I'm saying, directly to his fans. And so Billboard decided not to count it. They end up hitting this man back and hitting his management and being like, hey, yeah, we're gonna take off these sales, so this is what we're gonna report. This is what we're gonna count. And so he didn't really like that. And so he went to Twitter to go make a rant and be like, hey, the industry itself is not I don't even want to say a scam, but like is rigged. And come to find out, all the major platforms and shit, they owned by like the same company, Billboard, and company that like
That was me.
you got to the game. Shout out to the Chiefs and the Lions.
shout out Thursday Night Football season back.
Yeah, football is back. Just
Yeah.
had to hand clap for that for sure. But yeah, man, this man Russ was just exposing him, and it's not necessarily exposing because this shit is like it's information that's out there, but it made me think like people that want to be artists, to like the artists, to the producers, like how do you feel about going into an industry knowing that it's inflated and rigged for only the major labels to win and all the independent people to not be as successful? You know what I'm saying?
So just because he was doing one of those things where they sell like merch and they count it as an album sale too?
Yeah, so I think he did do that, but I think the problem is that like, and somebody brought up a good point, is that whenever like the major artists are ready to drop, they'll never say anything to them about it. Like Travis Scott does that faithfully. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll do the merch and then he'll drop like he'll put do a song and a merch situation together. So this nigga can sell 1 million hoodies, and then in their eyes they count it as platinum because he sold a song with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't be liking that. I'm not mad at him gaming the system at all, cause I think we was talking about it a few pods ago when we was talking about Tory.
Yep.
And like his streams and stuff like that, and like how you can't really quantify what a stream is. They still finding ways to get over. So like Russ talking about the fact that they're pretty much consolidating his streams is messing up his money. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like why they not blanket, at least with that rule, why they not blanket across the board? Because it's like if you let Travis Scott do it, you know what I'm saying, don't tell me that I can't do it, even though I may not be as big as Travis Scott, but like, you know what I'm saying?
They pick and choose, and it all comes down to like the label you're with and all of that. Like Travis is with, who's Travis with?
I know he got his own shit, but I'm sure he got a partnership with somebody.
Yeah, I know he has like distributing deals with higher up labels.
Probably Universal.
Most likely Universal. But with that, Universal is one of the forefront music groups, you know what I'm saying? Forefront streaming groups.
Own all that shit.
So yeah, so they're gonna have more say into like what counts as a stream and like how much their artist is gonna get for that. And Travis is a bigger artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is why he's able to bundle the merch with streams and the vinyls with streams. And that's why his stream numbers always look super. Them first weeks always look super crazy because
they inflating them.
They inflating them jumps. But like I'm pretty sure you look at his second and third week numbers and month out numbers, and them streams drop drastically. Not saying that the music bad enough like that. It's just
will
you
be
get a more
dropping.
accurate. You get a more accurate number on the consumption. You know what I'm saying?
So when you say it's messing up his money, how is that so?
It's messing up Russ's money
Yeah,
because
how?
he's independent. So he doesn't really have like that label back end to be like, okay, yeah, this is what his numbers should look like, which is why they're able to kind of twerk his numbers and deflate what he's doing.
So when he's selling like a hoodie, for example, and he's selling an album with the hoodie, that's a different income than actual stream income, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because he's getting the money for the hoodie, but so he's also getting money for a stream. So if they're saying that don't count as a stream no more
Or album sale.
or an album sale,
You know what I'm saying?
then you're only getting the money for a stream. So like a single, like particular stream, not like money for an album being bought. It's weird.
It's a dumb system.
But if it, I don't. So on his website, they must be sending those sales to Billboard or whoever counts them, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Again,
Well,
it's
actually,
too-
not necessarily. It's more so to there's metadata in the song that we put in there. So then like when niggas stream it, no matter where it is, because of that metadata, the computer can search for that. And if it tracks it anywhere, it can track it on the internet. If it's Instagram or TikTok or whatever the case may be, it'll run through them websites and them platforms and just look for that code. So that's how that gets categorized. You know what I'm saying? But I honestly think the problem here is that there's no blanket rule on what a stream is or what can constitute as a true album sale, because people are finding more creative ways to sell their music. I honestly think that another separate entity, and maybe it need to be outside of the music business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like some companies, like when two companies get into a dispute, sometimes they got to go hire a third party.
Yeah,
to
they
like,
need like a third party arbiter to come in and kind of like parse through. Okay, this is the amount of streams that they made. This is how much money they need to be getting for this be broken in.
I think some system like that is needed.
Yeah, so it's like there's plus and minuses to the streaming game. Streaming makes it easier to put out music than it's ever been.
For sure.
But it also makes it easier for the labels and for the execs and for the streaming companies to be like, okay, yeah, this don't really count as a sale, so we can kind of twerk the numbers. Whereas in before, when it was just pure physical copy sales, it's easy to track. Okay, you sold 300,000 copies of your album, so we have to pay you out this amount of money for that album. But now it's like, okay, you got 300,000 streams, but is that 300,000 album sales?
Yeah. Actually, I heard this too. I heard this like back in the day. This may not be true, but back in the day, like when they was doing physical CD sales, like to manipulate the billboards back then. So what they did is that they would calculate the number of sales based on how many copies you printed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, because they gotta, make them shits ahead of time. So like the first week they'll probably print out 200,000, send them joints out. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll register the billboard. Oh, the label sent out 200,000 copies. So technically it's gonna seem like, oh, it's 200,000 sold. Then over time they continue to buy records, send out more records and get more printed. And over time, they be like, if we officially sent out 1 million records, we sold 1 million.
So is this problem money or is it just placement? Like going gold or platinum?
I think it's the principle, because he not, the fact that he's good outside of the label is great, because it's not about the money at that point. It's about the fact that I sold 10,000 more than you claimed.
Yeah.
You're not giving me that recognition.
I don't know if I like that, because if I buy a hoodie and I stream your album or I bought your album from iTunes, how actually do they count album sales? You got to stream the whole joint one time, or how does that work?
So like on the DSPs, when you actually add the album,
I think it counts.
that's an album sale.
All right, so cool. I could add it on Apple Music, which I pay Apple monthly for.
Right.
And then if I like his merch, I buy a hoodie. That's 2 album sales.
If it comes with an album,
If it comes with an album.
that's 2 albums.
Does it come with a physical album?
It'll come with a digital album,
See, that's cheating anyway.
but everything's already digital.
Yeah, everything.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That's my point. If I press add, and I don't even have to listen to it, I could just press add and it counts as a sale.
Yeah.
Correct.
And then I buy a hoodie.
Yup.
That you could put everything. You could put a $2 keychain on there, and it come with a digital album, and that counts as a sale.
Yeah.
100%.
That's cheating. Anyway,
I mean, but that's been going on though.
I know, but that
problem.
happened to Nicki a couple years ago. Didn't
Yeah,
it?
that's when
They
Nicki
stopped
dropped
doing
that.
it. But
Because I want to say she dropped at the same time that Travis dropped his joint, and it was a whole big thing. Because she went online and made a whole big spiel about y'all counting Travis's album and his merch sale as sales, but when I do it with my album, y'all trying to say that I can't do that. Da 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 da.
Told you. They doing it to everybody, so they done did it to Nicki.
there's a term for this in the corporate world where it's like you basically putting in double numbers to mislead investors. I forgot what it's called.
I know what you're talking about.
I know exactly, but
like
it's
having 2
that for
books.
sure.
Yeah, so why is he dripping? You didn't earn the extra.
It's really just it's the labels. I don't want to say the labels, but it's kind of they mad that they're able to twerk the system.
Bruh, you were twerking the system. You mad that they're not letting you twerk the system.
Right, but
I could be like, this shirt come with 10 albums.
yeah, but
But when you think about it, I get why they twerk the system because you're not getting paid off of music for real.
He got like a good fan base where he tours and all that.
No, yeah, Russ has a good fan base. Like the way he even built his fan base and built up his numbers, he built it twerking the system for real. Like when he was coming up, before he would drop albums, he would drop singles and he would list them as albums or as EPs. So every single he would drop it as an EP. So it would count. They would count it like as a full project sale, and then he would drop a whole album full of all them songs he dropped as the EP, as the album.
finesse.
So he been finessing, but that's how like he kind of built up his base. Just finding ways to kind of like get ahead of the system because you're marginally getting paid if you do it the straight way. Like if you just do it straight, I'm gonna just drop an album, no merch, twerk, no nothing.
I feel it, but why Travis gotta be the only one that get that treatment?
I don't think he does that no more. I think they deaded all that shit.
No, he just did it with Utopia.
He's still doing it, bro.
He just did it
that's,
with
that's
Utopia.
the whole problem itself. Is like y'all are vividly, like not even hiding it no more. Y'all are just allowing it to happen, knowing that we're visibly saying y'all, y'all saying, hey, we'll let it happen here.
But
Then
we'll
you're
let it
reaching out
happen
to
here.
management saying, nah, I can't do it. Nicki can't do it. What you mean, bro?
Yeah, because when Travis' first week's numbers came out, I think he did like 613. But even in them 613, they put an asterisk like, yeah, this includes bundle sales.
13,000.
So then let's do that for everybody. Put an asterisk next to everybody's.
That's the point. But it's like they not gonna do that. They just doing it for him
So Travis is the only one that's
primarily. Drake doesn't need to necessarily
Yeah,
do it.
Drake don't be doing that.
But- But I'm pretty sure if he did, his numbers would be astronomical.
his numbers probably touch like 1.5. I'm not gonna cap. If he did like a bundle.
it's really just for like this project went gold. It's not for money.
Right.
But
It's the notoriety. So it's like it's more so if you can convince everybody that this thing is great, then you trigger that FOMO. You trigger FOMO. So it's like, okay, well, cool. If this album is gold or everybody's cranking, it makes it seem like everybody's cranking this album. Then all right, I'm gonna go listen to it.
even past that, in a long-term view, when you go to sell your rights or you go to like re-up on contract negotiations, you have if you got all these platinum and gold records, you're able to dictate how much money you can like really get on this deal or how much money you getting off your catalog. So I see Russ's issue with, okay, you taking these streams from me, you messing up my long term catalog when I want to go like sell the rights to my catalog.
trying to
My
put
only
Future.
rebuttal to that is, I don't think in order for you to sell like your catalog, right, that's to give whoever you sell it to the right to like license it to movies and things like that, right?
Yeah, they'll take ownership of that record. So pretty much.
But you can get bad because remember when Future sold his. Future just sold his catalog.
Yeah, but if you don't got a catalog that people are gonna want to use, it don't matter how many you sold to your fans.
Well, nah, he.
Y'all understand what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like niggas gonna you'll still get bread for it.
You get bread for it, but it's not gonna
His
be
catalog. He got a catalog, bro.
He has a fan base. He sells out
a fan base.
He does arena tours and sells out.
So
Like, he has a good fan base. Even if you don't like his music, like I'm not the hugest.
I've never heard a Russ song a day in my life. In a movie, in a show, none of that.
I have.
Yeah,
What show?
I have.
And what show? I can't tell you.
Yeah, actually, he's been popping.
I watch a lot of TV. I don't know.
Like 2017.
Yeah.
I've heard his name since then, but what I'm saying is like
He has like
Future get that money because Future has hits that are like movie trailer music. You get what I'm saying? Like this, like the stuff they play on the radio, or like the stuff they play in the club. That's the stuff that you gonna hear on like a movie trailer or in a movie soundtrack.
Oh, for sure.
Does Russ have radio hits like that? Like what's his, like, you know what I'm saying? Like does he have mainstream popularity like that to where he should be tripping off of this, or should he just?
He's not superstar level.
But if anything, that's more of a reason to trip. Because you don't got this. If you don't got the superstar fandom, every cent count.
But it's not. They're not taking away from his money.
But they are.
No, they're not.
If you stopping my album from going platinum or
selling
gold
it twice.
But if you stopping it from going gold and platinum, you're stopping my money. If it's not today, you're stopping my money down the line.
I don't think that's the case, bro. Just because it's like I said, you're selling your album twice.
Yeah, but I mean,
you sending it in a attached to a receipt to some merch that you bought.
The label is doing that too, though. So it's like, how can we manage that? Because if they doing it, and like, especially if they got clauses in their contracts to where like, all right, your project go gold, then you get this amount of money. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you don't think they're gonna look at? I hear you, but you don't think they're gonna look at when he goes to sell his shit? You don't think they're gonna look at? Okay, well, this number is from streaming, and I see it's combined with this number over here.
I mean, but if the label's still eating, it shouldn't be no problem.
You said when he goes to sell his catalog.
Yeah, but you selling it to a label
or some private equity firm.
Yeah,
or somebody
who usually has ownership in the label itself. So like, you still eating off of me selling the shit twice.
And the label own both companies. The company that gathers that information and tells you, hey, all right, okay, I'll accept these, and then, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to accept these. And then also on the other side, I'm flipping it and saying, hey, you know, I'm going to sell double albums. Anywhere that I can get these album sales and inflate it as much as possible, I'm going to do that. And that's the fucked up part.
But I guess I just don't see it. Maybe it's just me. I just don't look at his music as being that valuable anyway.
I mean, so you just personally don't see the value, and that's perfectly fine.
But it's just,
and I think that is cheating. If Travis do it, if he do it, if they blatantly letting Travis do it, like y'all say, and stopping everybody else from doing it, then yeah, he had a right to be upset. But I don't think it's gonna affect you the way y'all making it seem. I got $5,000 for his whole catalog right now. Like
his catalog worth more than $5,000.
Yeah, you tripping, bro.
I doubt that.
You got to take a long term
He
view.
got 10 Russ songs.
He got M's.
Saying the name however many songs is not a good.
It is.
It's not, bro.
That's your weight in the culture. No, you can't name his songs. How you gonna put a value on his music?
I don't know them joints.
I don't know the name of a lot of songs, bro. Like, that's not a good.
Can you name 10 Future songs?
Yes, but
Can you name 10 Lil Baby songs?
I don't know.
Possibly.
Can you name?
And I'm a Lil Baby fan. I don't
10
be no
Travis songs. Can you name 10 Drake songs?
Yes, but you're asking me to name all the mainstream artists.
My point. He's not a mainstream artist.
That's more of the argument for what we're saying, bro.
It's not what I'm telling you.
A label person to a non-label person.
So you want him to pad his stats so he could get the same type of money for his catalog that a mainstream artist would get.
Yes, that's saying. The whole purpose of
yes.
But he's not a mainstream artist. Is my point. It's like
so how can he be a mainstream artist then? So because if that's the only thing that's differentiating the situation, then in this process of trying to become a mainstream artist,
he's not.
He's still been shorted. So you just don't think he gonna be a mainstream artist?
He
That's
been
what
out
it
for
sound
how
like.
long? Like
6 years.
we gotta be honest. Like for real. This is not me shitting on anybody, bro. We gotta be honest, bro. If you've been doing it
I feel it.
for 6 years, bro, and it's not like you don't get you be on the you get interview you be on a Breakfast Club, like
6 years.
you are where you are at that point.
We're still
In
talking
rap,
about a lot of the people
rap,
that you
though,
named that we're comparing them to been in the game for
Less.
over a decade.
no, Lil Baby been in less than 6 years.
All right, Lil Baby's an anomaly.
Not really. 42 Doug probably
My
does.
man-
Lil
more
Baby
than-
been out more than Lil Baby been out at least 6 years.
I'm main.
And he came
Mainstream
straight out of
at least 6
jail
years.
and
All right.
went straight in.
Because
Okay, I get that.
the joint with Drake came out 2017.
Oh yeah,
Was it? Nah.
Yes,
Came out
indeed.
2017. Yeah, S&D came out 2017.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Damn.
2017, 2018. Cause I remember like that time frame of where I was at and where I was hearing that
man,
motherfucker. at.
2018. I mean,
So yeah, about 6 years.
yeah.
Cause he dropped the tape before that.
Okay, so that proves my point more. You are who you are. In rap, most people don't even get a 6-year run. So if you get a 6-year run and you in it, you probably on like a Currency level. How much you think Currency could get for his catalog?
Currency, probably like 30 mil.
I can see Russ getting 30 mil for his catalog.
Currency could definitely get 30 mil for his
For
catalog,
sure.
bro.
Definitely
Currency
30
got-
mil.
Currency been in the rap game for over a decade.
Again,
30 million.
I don't think that, bro. How can I?
You
This is gonna sound extreme, right? But just listen to what I'm saying, right?
All right.
If it don't matter how long you've been, it matters what songs hit.
Currency
for
has
people
music that hits
All right,
He has hits, bro.
Trinidad James. How much you think Trinidad James could get for his
for his catalog.
He got his catalog consists of one song. Is my point,
5 million.
and that's all off of Go to Everything, whatever the name of that song, is, and the
5 million.
remix.
10 million if you thinking about projecting
It's
over,
him.
like over like
That
10
nigga probably don't
years.
even own that song. Fool. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, he probably do. That's for the original. Is that because that's just
He
sounded
gets something
raw.
because he would have got them royalties from what's his name from Bruno Mars.
Okay,
He
yep.
ain't own that
You're right.
joint.
You're right.
But what I'm saying is like you got to be realistic with your shit. Like, nah,
Why
but
don't you think? I'm
Listen, ain't nobody saying Russ is
hold on,
Russ
let's-
is gonna get 80, 90
so you,
M.
but
let's
do
check
you,
his
do you really
Spotify.
see? Huh?
Let's check his Spotify.
Do you think that Russ is? Do you think that Russ is gonna be has trajectory to go higher from now? Any rapper after they've been in the game, after they get some type of notoriety, because
You have it's no. I get what you're saying. It's harder to make that 2 Chainz type jump than it,
you
than
are
it
who
is.
you are, player.
But nah, and we not.
16.6 million?
Yeah, he's trying to
down.
downplay the shit out of him.
I'm
but
not, though.
You are.
Go to Lil Babies.
Little Baby's probably gonna be like 30 plus M.
But okay, but that's what I'm saying. Y'all two different
But-
calibers of artists is what I'm
But
saying.
16, that's not bad at
ain't
all.
saying it's
That's a lot more than a lot of niggas' favorite rappers is getting monthly.
What favorite? Which ones?
A lot of like
How much 42 Doug get? I was wondering. I mean,
That's a
yeah, go to like 4
Yeah.
to the.
and then do ESTG after that.
42 Doug only got 6.6 million monthly listeners. So he's 10 million behind Russ.
Like now you talking about niggas who are they're popping because the type of rap that is popular is the street rap. But them
The Gucci Mane.
But them niggas is not selling out arenas. They're doing tours with other people to sell out arenas.
he doing just a tad bit more than Gucci.
But Gucci, that's not a good Gucci.
Who else we want to go to? Let's
Go to ESTG. I'm trying to figure out because it's like,
All them niggas you saying are they hot? Like I'm not.
nah, I know. But I'm saying,
5 million monthly listeners.
but I'm trying to figure out.
I'm saying,
but like,
Russ does arena tours, bro.
do y'all know? All right, do y'all know any Russ fans like hardcore?
Yeah,
Russ?
I actually
So,
know.
but listen though. All right, so are they one of those people who just constantly listen to Russ all day, every
No,
day?
they listen to everything.
But Russ is in a Serato.
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
Russ is in a
Like
in
I'm
a rotation.
like for example, I probably got 100,000 of Future's monthly streams. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I listen to Future that much. I'm jazzing it, of course, but I'm saying like
yeah,
I'm saying repeat because I don't see. Like I said, bro, I've never heard a Russ song. Nobody I know listen to
bro,
Russ.
you got to open up your lens.
So
fool.
what? I honestly feel like if music is good, it will come to me.
I want you to give me another artist. I'm liking these comparisons.
Like you,
do Lil Baby. We already looked up Lil Baby.
Yeah, Lil Baby Gunna is in 30 million. You know what I'm saying?
but
So
those the mainstream,
Do
and
Future.
that's probably like 50.
But I'm trying to think because there's mainstream and then there's Russ. Like what Russ is known.
Russ is mainstream.
definitely in 50.
Russ is mainstream.
Do Currency. Russ, you think?
Russ is mainstream. He
Currency
He sells
is
out arena
2.4.
tours.
So he's doing
When
way
the last time you did
better.
that, you said how much?
2.4.
He's doing Currency does 2.4.
So we took Currency, Doug, and G.
Also,
you
did he
combine
just
all of their
also-
monthly streams. They don't match up to Russ's.
No, they do.
No, they don't match up to
You said who?
Russ's. If you take Currency, ESCG, and Doug's monthly streams, they don't.
ESTG had how much?
5.
ESTG had 5 million, so that's 7.
Doug
And
had
then-
what?
By
Doug
like
had
two.
6.6.
Yeah. So,
Also, time out. He just put out an album. Russ,
yeah. No, he put out a single.
a single.
Yeah, he put out a single.
So all three of them combined,
No, it's an album. Santiago.
all three of them combined don't
Is
match
there a
up.
way to look up last month? Nah, for real. Because if you just put out an album, I mean everybody go listen to it, shit, right?
I feel it, but
G just put out an
ESTG,
album, too.
I say,
They put out an album same
That
time.
was like 2 weeks ago, bro.
They put out the album.
ESTG.
That was 3 weeks
El
ago.
Toro came out a month ago. Bro.
No, it did not. It came out the same time I started my job.
August
El Toro came out a
18th,
month ago.
2023. That's
August
when it dropped.
18th. That's 3 weeks.
August 8th. It's only still first week of September.
1, 2, 3. No, it's not. it's literally not though, because tomorrow it'll be a month.
From the
18th is
18th?
here.
18th. Tomorrow's what?
The 8th.
That's not a month.
1, 2, 3, 4 weeks.
You graduated, bro.
That's 4. Look,
You
I'm
graduated.
showing
The 18th to the 8th is not a
Tomorrow
month.
makes 4 weeks.
18th
To the 8th is not a
2,
month.
3, 4. I'm looking at the damn calendar, bruh.
18th to the 8th is not
It's
a
not.
month.
It's not. But what I'm saying is, on here, it's a month, bruh.
He just had to drive that home.
It's a month,
That is
bruh.
not a
It's
month.
It's 4 weeks.
Okay, that's when ESCG dropped his album.
Yeah, 4 weeks. And when did he drop his?
That's not a month.
Okay, bruh. Whatever. 4 weeks is not a month now. 4.6 is weeks is a month.
Ooh, the same day. He
Who,
dropped
Russ?
it. Yeah,
Yes.
he dropped it the same day.
Listen, I still don't think it's.
Hey man, shout out Russ.
Yeah, nah, but shout out to Russ. But what I'm saying is,
Shout out Russ.
it's like you not. It's like y'all not trying. Y'all understand what I'm saying though?
I hear what
it
you're
don't matter.
saying.
The numbers. I feel like you have to have the songs that
So
people
the numbers
want.
don't matter now because the numbers don't match up to your
No,
argument.
the numbers. No, people. I'm okay. He got more listeners than ESTG Currency. What I'm saying is, you have to have the songs that people want to buy in order for you to.
He
you,
does, bro.
Okay.
That's what I think.
What
we're-
songs? Name me his top 5 songs.
He got
On
a
the-
song.
on-
So I think it's called "So What" with Rick Ross that go crazy. That was a radio hit for a
real?
minute. Yes,
How it
Yeah, he
go?
do got a
I've never heard
fire
it.
drunk, but
he got a joint with Baby that goes. He has songs, bro.
I'm not saying he doesn't. What I'm saying.
No, I'm
is-
saying he has songs that's worth value.
Okay.
They just don't fall into the line of music that you listen
It's
to.
not even that. What I,
It
'cause I'm
is.
saying.
All your arguments come from what your viewpoint.
No,
And
we're
there's
talking
nothing
about
wrong.
people. You brought up talking about selling your catalog.
And you said you never heard a Russ song, but you don't listen to that type of music.
I
But
listen
it,
to all types of music.
you don't.
How you gonna tell me what I listen
You
to?
just told. You just said I don't listen to Russ. I've never heard a Russ
Russ
song.
specifically, but I listen to all types of music.
Okay. Shout out Russ.
How much Young Blue do?
that's a great question because he the next topic of discussion.
But also, yeah, man, shout out to Russ, man. I guess if I just don't see it playing that big of a part in whether or not you can sell your
5.1.
It's decent.
Got niggas arguing Russ. I don't even listen to that nigga like that.
That's crazy. Niggas not even listening to Young Blue for. Hey, no, and what,
Shout out to
actually,
my
to
man.
be
I
honest,
fuck with Young Blue.
this is opening my eyes.
I mess with Blue
because
heavy.
It's like you can kind of see the tears. So if anything, Russ is a B-list artist.
And those streams that the 16 is when he did the 2, or no, they cut that out, or is that just for Billboard?
That's continuous. It like
That's
it
just
updates
his
monthly.
continuous monthly.
That's continuous.
Like-
So it's not even just his one project. Like they could be listening to all his shit.
Like if a label was going to offer somebody a deal, they would offer that nigga a deal before everybody else we named. Just offer his
Get
streams
a bigger
alone.
deal than Young Blue for sure.
Than all them niggas.
100%.
It's just like I said, it's just that the type of rap that is popular, that's the mainstream popular rap, is not the type of rap that Russ does.
So do you think Russ is going? his trajectory is gonna go up at any point in his future? Or you think he's gonna stay at the same?
I think it has. It's gone up since he's been on.
I'm asking.
It
do you
can go
think
up.
from up?
Yeah, it can go up
It
even
can
further
definitely
for
go
sure.
up. It can definitely go up, 100%.
Shout
Now,
out
I don't know how. I don't know necessarily who he need to work with, what project needs to come out, what sound he needs to
Honestly,
have.
it's just the landscape has to change back from trap rap being the main focus to
I agree. I agree.
other forms of rap.
Because we definitely getting tired of it.
You getting tired of what?
The trap rap.
Man, look, that El Toro go hard, bro.
No, that joint slide. That joint
I had
definitely
that
slides.
back shit harder than anything Russ ever dropped in his life. Shout out to Russ though.
It's like comparing Russ. What's that album with that that the old head said that was fire?
Oh, that
Paid Fool.
nah, the joint you was talking about,
That she said
the Killer Mike album.
So you saying Russ is Killer Mike?
That's what it sound. That's what it feel like. It feel like you compare ESTG to Killer Mike, and saying that his shit crank a whole lot harder. Of course it does, my nigga.
So if of course it does, Russ
Because
got
it's two
white
different.
fans.
It's two different vibes. It's two different vibes.
Yeah, that's all. That's all
Shout
that
out to
is.
Russ, man.
Shout
Shout
out
out to
Russ.
Killer
It's
Mike.
like
too.
comparing ESTG
How many?
to.
See how many monthly views Killer Mike get?
Hey, bro.
Watch Killer Mike get like 24 or some shit like that.
You know, you got all the
20 M. You think he getting 24?
I don't know. We gonna see. If he get more than Russ, then Russ need to shut the fuck up forever. I'm sorry.
Hey, that would be wild.
We gotta shut the fuck up and
man.
apologize too if he get more than Russ.
2.3.
that nigga less than Currency.
But man, how many albums has he had? When last time he dropped the album before Michael?
Shit, 2016. No, he did Run the Juice 4.
Yeah, he
2020.
was doing all them Run the Jewels albums. Them joints trash. Shout out Killer Mike though.
Crazy.
Young Blue. I think Young Blue got potential, bro. I fuck with
He
Young Blue.
do. He just need to.
That
He need
toxic
to stop.
shit.
Yeah, he
He
need to stop
rap more.
fucking with them bitches. You know what I'm saying? If you need to
yeah.
pay Boosie, just pay that man.
Yeah, he got Blue.
So I was listening to his brother that started the label with Boosie.
Yeah,
He was saying that Boosie is fucking the money up.
I believe that.
Cause he was like their deal. Cause Young Blue was signed to Epic, I think. They had a deal with Young Blue. They get 50% of his first 3 albums,
Got you.
and he only put out 2 so far. But I guess Young Blue didn't pay him. But also, how much do you think Young Blue made? Because I think Young Blue offered Boosie like $2 million, right?
I think so.
And Boosie said he
He
went
tried
10.
to.
yeah, he should have took that too.
How much do you think Young Blue made off them shits?
Off them first 2 albums.
The second one
The
was
second one was
alright.
good.
Yeah, it was okay.
The first one was fire.
But the first one was
Homeboy
when the
was
first
tough.
one a mixtape, and then he just really re-released it as a.
Shoot.
Hold up, which one?
I don't remember. Because I want to say the first one. Damn. The first one got what song is that? First one got Mine Still on that jump.
The remix or the
Moonboy.
original? Moonboy is the first one.
That's like his. That's the album that took off. The one he dropped after that. That's the joint. That's like, to me, that's mid.
He dropped the album after Moon. Oh, so I'm thinking of the mixtape. Oh, you talking about Love Scars? Oh,
He-
Love Scars
he got
too. So
hella-
Love's so look, so
He got hella mixtapes.
Love
But-
Scars, the original,
Yeah.
Yeah.
is the one that I got hip to him on.
But he just dropped some. Was it early this year or late last year?
Love Scars 2.
Was that Love Scars 2? I thought it was something else after that. Like
Love
what's the
Scars 2 is that joint just
That's
came
the
out
al-
Sinatra.
no? What's the album
April.
with?
It just came out in April.
What's the album with him? And like the background is like a mountain or some shit or the road.
That's Tantra.
Tantra.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tantra.
That was what
That's the
2022.
joint that was mid. He do got some joints on there, but
Yeah, that
it's
joint.
not
That joint was
cohesive.
okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing crazy.
Moonboy was cool.
Yeah, Moonboy's tough.
So he dropping the album already.
So he should be. You said it was a 3 record or 3 album deal, right?
Yeah, so this he should be.
That
done
should be
now.
it.
That's probably
which is
why
probably why.
Boosie-
Yeah, it was probably why
He's
Boosie
like,
going
man,
crazy.
Them 3 albums done. I need my 10 M's.
I mean, take that too and count it as a win because I don't think he made 10 off of them. Not
Off the 3?
Not off them last 2.
I feel like the Moon Boy, he probably definitely did make 10 because he definitely got that Drake song on there. That Drake song went platinum way before the album even.
And that Drake
Drop.
song was in the club for like a year and a
minute.
half.
So
But that's the thing. I was on that shit before Drake even got on there. How did I even get hip to that shit?
the streets, man.
Was that SoundCloud?
Probably. But yeah, when Drake got on that joint was in circulation in the club for damn near 2 years.
Yeah. So I off Moonboy, he definitely made some M's. The Tanatra, the other joint, he probably made a couple M's, but you know what I'm saying it's definitely not enough. So even over them 3 albums, let's say he made 16. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not giving 10 M's.
And he's not giving 10 M's. Epic gotta recoup from that first before he paid them.
So even if he did make 16, Epic's probably taking 4, 5 of that.
Yeah, pure profit.
Off of pure profit, paying back for album promo, tour, all of that.
He going on tour?
He goes on tour, but he's not doing.
He got his 10.
But again, like you doing tours, he's doing tours attached to somebody else. Like he was on tour with Baby, 2021. So like you doing tours attached, you're not doing solo joints, so you're not even recouping that much money off of the tour.
Even headline on the tour.
Yeah, like you're not headlining yet. So yeah.
Is there a way to see how much money an album made?
I don't think we not going to see that. Not like
only because the DSPs,
accurate number.
Yeah. They all different. Especially if you can negotiate a deal with them, like on site type shit. Your stream numbers or your price could be totally different.
It's like looking at net worth. Like you get an idea of what niggas making, but it's not really that net worth can include like property value.
So,
So yeah, your net worth might be 17 mil, but if 12 of that's property, you really only got like 5.
He just got a $10 million
house
he bought early on in his career.
You got something that costs 12, but that's just depreciating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It said Moonboy did like 21,000
streams
first week.
Yeah, so you're not seeing no crazy money off that. Not
crazy.
Not 10 million worth to get the Boosie.
Yeah.
Yeah, not yet. Yeah, Boosie gonna have to chalk that one.
But he also saying that he forged some documents or some shit.
So he said that Boosie knew that he was doing that. Boosie gave him permission to do this shit. He think that his brother got paid and didn't cut him in on no money. Boosie think that TQ got paid. The TQ saying he didn't get paid at all.
Okay.
Like neither one of them got paid. That's why he's saying like, and then he's also saying about Boosie going out there and saying that he forged his name on shit. They're gonna fuck up. He's gonna fuck up all the shit because he probably did it for other situations too. Because for real, Epic might have to come out and give them that money, give them that half. They should pay him, but they said they sent it straight to Young Blue. And Young Blue, I guess it was just like you handle that shit type shit.
And that's usually what I feel like they be doing.
So Young Blue I think Young Blue offered him $2 million. So I mean, he got like something decent. Like, matter of fact, I think he got $9 million.
That's crazy.
And Boosie want 10.
He said, "Give it all to me," and then throw him on top.
Boosie's suing Young Blue, Epic Records. He's suing OVO. He's suing a bunch of different motherfuckers.
That nigga, he got other shit to worry about.
I think he's trying to aim for 10 and settle for less, like settle for like 5.
It's my. You think?
They say Young Blue is worth 500,000, by the way.
Worth 500,000.
That's what the shit say.
Well, see that. So like, not to pocket watch anybody, but you know what I'm saying. Like, if a nigga is worth 500,000, right? But then I can literally go to your page. First of all, if I got a $1.6 million, I should be making at least $500K off my Instagram, just off posting shit. But that's just another story.
You probably do.
You probably do.
But I don't think you can come out of. I think it has to be off the album. You can't come. I mean, if you go through litigation and he ended up winning, then they would come after his personal shit. But it's not just automatically gonna come off his Instagram.
I mean, I feel it. I'm just saying it all. Like, you know what I'm saying, the crib. You know what I'm saying. My nigga building a whole school type situation. Ooh. Young Blue.
So he building a school?
Yeah, it's like a little record label school joint, so like he can teach people how to do music and all that shit.
I see. You see his trajectory, and he's trying to pivot.
So, but he started that joint on like earlier this year.
Smart though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Russ need to take heed to that.
But it's like, yo, it's just so crazy. Like this building alone probably costs 10 M's. You know what I'm saying?
Huh? Yeah.
His building.
Yeah.
You think he bought that himself, or you got investors?
I would say he have investors, but always use OPM. You know what I'm saying? But the net worth got to be bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? If niggas is tapped in.
So unless he got shit hidden,
I would. In the eyes of the gunman, yeah, I only made $500K.
And what's up with these women? A woman texted his wife.
I don't know.
He going through it right now, brother.
Yeah, I mean, from his music, bro, I'm pretty sure he probably got a lot of bitches hitting on him. Or
Apparently not. Apparently it's all cap because his wife acting surprised. Like, nigga, I'm out.
Hey man,
I cheated on her, got a new one.
Yeah,
that song, that Love Scars is his best jump, and he need to stay in that bag. Like all the other shit, I don't know, bro.
I mean, yeah, because that's how niggas became fans. He was singing that shit, you know what I'm saying, doing all his mixtapes. So him putting all that energy in the Love Scars.
But that's another thing. So basically, all Boosie brothers basically weren't running this shit. He was just like, all they did was marketing for him. And I guess
he had trying to get a big ass cut.
50% of 3 hours. I mean, if that's a deal you signed, that's a deal.
Yeah, you signed it.
But also, like, nigga, you put $250,000 worth of marketing into that nigga. Like, you could have put more than that.
I mean, that could be a finesse, and maybe you could bring that to a judge and be like, hey, you can't. It doesn't make a lick of 0 cents if you telling me like you can intentionally lowball the marketing budget. You know what I'm saying? And then still bank on a nigga blowing up, and then when he blow up, all 9, 1, 10, 20 M's, you know what I'm saying? Off a small ass investment.
It wasn't a set number though, it was just like 50% on 3 albums. So if the album sold 100K, it made 100K to get 50.
I feel it. I feel it.
Which is, I don't know
but
what
it's
type
like
of deal
if you
is
intentionally don't push that nigga shit, you know what I'm saying?
Then yeah, I'm not. If you're not honoring your end, I'm not trying to honor that.
I'm not
I
trying
don't
to
even think it's that. Either. Do you really think they got money? Boosie and them got money like that to be pushing anything more than that?
That was the next thing. It's like, do y'all think Boosie is getting low on some cash? Because
probably
you just named like 5 people
he fighting cases too. So
my man is probably out here.
You think?
And not to say that he broke, but you know what I'm saying. Like when you live in a lifestyle,
he made millions off that movie he put out.
Still, if you live in a lifestyle and your expenses is, you know what I'm saying, extravagant, the millions is gonna go quick. You know what I'm saying? It's just as like if I always compare it to like if I make 100K now, how I'm living, all that's gonna do is multiply itself. You know what I'm saying? When I'm making $1 million, nothing's really gonna change. If I'm spending 50% of my check and saving 50, I would like to keep that same habit. But if a nigga is spending $1 million,
you save 50% of your check right now.
I'm trying to get there. But I got help though.
I'm saying you got two incomes.
We got help.
It's hard to do that off one income in a one income household.
Not for real. Yeah, but my bad. Go ahead. What were you saying?
No, just in general, like if a nigga expenses is high because you maintaining a lifestyle, we know this nigga got mansions. You know what I'm saying? We know he got cars. You know what I'm saying? We know he got people in his life that you gotta take care of type shit. So like, if your expenses is steep, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you fighting other shit, you may have to stash $1 million away for this lawyer, $1 million away for this lawyer. You know what I'm saying? And then all you're gonna be left with is like, $1 million for yourself, but then your expenses is damn near $100,000 each month. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, it go quick.
Yeah, you got a year's worth of or 2 years worth of runway.
I say, bro, it's a reason you see a lot of artists doing a whole bunch of IG promo, like they trying to keep on supplementing that lifestyle. So.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I would say it's the reason you see a whole bunch of artists is doing like a bunch of like social media promo. Like they doing promo for different different companies and stuff like that. Like trying to still supplement that lifestyle.
Yeah, they putting that shit in the music. You hear a nigga rapping about a brand like Swisher Sweet or some shit like that, they probably getting a bag.
Yeah, they getting a bag for that. For sure.
Too though. I thought about that.
Nigga, you know how much money Future probably got making puffing on Zooties? Like that's a whole brand. Like literally Zooties, yeah, like part of that whole rollout was him talking about him being partnered up with Zooties.
Yeah, he gotta come out with
Zooties it's a weed strain.
I ain't even know that.
He gotta come out with a strain.
It's literally it's a weed jump. Like that's a money move though. It just so happened that's a #1 song too. So he cashed out on that because they cashed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to who was you talking about?
Young Blue.
Yeah. Shout out to Boosie too.
Shout out Boosie.
Boosie is a legend. But
I hope he get his money right though.
how much streams does Boosie get a month, bro? Did we look that up?
No, we ain't look up Boosie. I feel like his joint's probably decent though.
I don't know.
Boosie got a
Because I feel like Boosie,
He
he
got
got
a-
a following, but it's definitely genuine and to the core. But at the same time, it's like
He a OG too.
it's OG. Like he only is 1.9, so it's like
That's just Spotify though. That's not all.
100%. But if we just judging like if it's the same for every DSP,
Do you think more people use Spotify than Apple Music?
it's almost equal.
You think so?
Yeah, they teeter totter every now and then.
And then like with titles like The Distant Third.
Yeah,
The distant third.
No, not even off slight. Just in terms of like
Black man is crazy.
no, I'm just talking about in terms of ranking like monthly streams and all of that. That's the third.
Man, look. All right, man. July 19th, 2012. New Orleans rapper BG sentenced to 14 years on guns, witness tampering charges. BG came home was that 2 days ago?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yesterday.
so
BG came home yesterday.
Free the guys.
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't up on BG when he before, like back in the days. Y'all fuck with BG?
I have no
I
idea.
only like to the extent of like the Cash Money shit. Like a few singles, but then he got locked up.
In 2012 though, right?
I want to say then he
It's like 2012.
2012, but
Maybe he got locked up before then.
yeah, I think. Like I feel like he been in and out of jail for real, for real. I might be wrong. It might be somebody else from Cash Money. That's somebody else from Cash Money. I think is locked up too though.
He just did 11. Turk.
Yeah, Turk is locked up.
Turk is out now. Turk been out for a while now.
Turk was locked up.
Yeah, he
type
was.
shit.
Shout out to BG. I guess.
Shout out
You think
BG,
he
man.
Yeah, I was
gonna
about to
come
say
back?
For what?
What is,
I
what
mean-
is he like? What?
Niggas listen to BG more than Wayne. Certain niggas. Back in Block His Hot days.
I was about
They ain't
to say,
blocking
I was-
hot days
yeah,
no
I was
more,
about
though.
to
You
say,
don't never
huh?
know. You think he still got it?
Hell no.
I'm gonna go listen to some old BG and see what he sound like.
I was at
As an
the
adult.
Like how many?
I feel like it's-
how much music does he have?
For BG? Yeah, he probably got like them. That was them. Big
he got a
State
few, I say he got a few tapes.
It
He got
was
a few
like
tapes
all
for sure.
diamonds and like fire in the background.
Yeah.
them days.
Every cover had the same font,
Yeah, nah, for real.
same Windows 98 font.
I'm just trying to figure out like, is it sufficient? Like, I'm glad he's home.
Nah, this
You know
can't
what
be
I'm saying?
right.
But I'm just trying to understand his significance.
I mean, he's significant to the point of like he was a Cash Money member. He was a prominent Hot Boy member.
You dropped the album already.
For real,
This gotta be wrong. There's no way.
ain't no way he dropped the album first day.
They say BG versus me.
It's on iTunes.
July 8th. Yeah, nah, this gotta be. Yeah, nah, this gotta be something else.
It was like some
I don't
he
know,
dropped
let's
while
see
he
if
was
it's
in the
on all
can.
DSPs. You said, what is it called?
BG versus me. This not it.
And I'll keep that.
Yeah, look at this. So you got all of these. See,
Yeah, so he got stuff. What is this?
161,000 monthly listeners from the can.
He dropped in 95.
Yeah, so BG been out for a long, long time.
Wow. Okay, so I mean, hey, maybe I just want on it, but I mean, if he's been prominent like that, he already put a decade in.
He was one of the hot boys.
Yeah, he was one of the. Like I say, he was one of the more popular Hot Boys.
sure.
We was kind of young when them niggas was.
Yeah.
Like when they was really popping is like when I really started like, I guess listening to rap. I was like 9, 10.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
In 99, 95.
Not 95. I'm not gonna remember shit, but I'm saying 99, 2000. I was like 9 years old, and that's when I really started like diving into rap.
I had Beware a Dog back then. That was my first album I ever had. Niggas
know.
and that niggas be hating
I don't
on
even
Bow
remember
Wow.
my first album. No cap.
Shout out Bow Wow, man.
Yeah, he a legend.
He a legend. He a legend. Funny as hell.
That nigga's a legend, man.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, shout out BG.
Yeah, shout out to BG. I'm gonna listen.
Hopefully get to the money. Stay out of trouble.
What the fuck is he going? He been locked up for 11 years. This nigga is 42 now.
Yeah, I'm saying just get to the money, man. Stay out the way. Do shows in New Orleans.
Man, fuck them shows. Tell Birdman, give you $5 million.
Birdman
get you a
is
crib.
Tell Birdman to give you some money.
Birdman pays niggas in cars and clothes like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Speaking of paying in cars and
no,
clothes, quick little pivot. Y'all seen Diddy finally signed away the rights to everybody's publishing so they can get paid?
Yeah, but the dude, it was one dude,
Matt Curry or Mark Curry. Mark Curry
he
said
was saying his shit ain't worth nothing now.
Yeah, I mean, which a lot of them it might not be.
And this is what I'm saying. Let's go back to the Russ shit, bruh. Like, is your shit really gonna be worth that much?
Yeah,
he said his shit is like $400 a month.
But if he would have got it at that time when it was.
What song does Mark Curry have?
I don't know.
That's what I was about to say. It's like your shit can
Bad
be,
Boys members.
You know what I'm saying? Not a lot, but if Diddy goes from saying, "Hey, I was just finna sell all of this shit for double-digit millions, and I'm trying to give it back to y'all," something's in there that's worth some shit.
He's not making no money, bro. The nigga was like, "I want to get paid for all the time that you had my shit."
I feel like the only niggas that's really gonna see some residuals off of that is like Biggie's estate, like Kim, 112.
But is that Diddy's fault?
Yes,
it's his fault. The fuck?
He owned the label
for 20 years, and then he dropped some shit after 20 years. Like,
no, I'm saying like
Diddy could have signed away their rights years ago.
Okay, Universal could have been did that years ago. Sony could have been did that a long time ago.
It's for the culture, bro. He not supposed to do with people like that.
No, I always felt Diddy was a corporate nigga from the jump, and I feel like he ain't never not show that. You know what I'm saying? If anything, like he's the one black man that could be in there in them rooms and represent us. You know what I'm saying? And still have a suit on and still, you know what I'm saying, bring that swag. But I don't know. I think Diddy
hold them niggas.
All of them 90s niggas was not making no bag off their music.
Like, it's a reason all of them niggas got beef with him. I can see if it was one or two niggas, it's like, yeah, we got issues with Diddy. All of them niggas got issues with Diddy.
The Locks might get some shit. Like,
why though? Like, it's they the ones. Is it like no? Did he force them to sign them deals?
But niggas was not even. I don't think niggas had access to know what the fuck was going on back then.
They just finessed them all.
They didn't have Google back then, bro.
I'm about to say that was the game. I mean, that's still the game.
TLC got paid in RAV4s. You seen that? You seen that?
Yeah.
Bro, like some of the most popular artists was getting swindled by
cars and jewelry, son.
It's like, oh yeah, we got these cars, but I'm not seeing no payout. Like, my check for this album was like $10K, and this album sold like 200,000 first week. Oh yeah,
physical.
But you give me a new car now instead of cars now. So yeah, you got me a new presidential
bust
road.
down. Yeah,
you got me a bust down.
I'm gonna get you a chain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, Gotti buy your car. You're not seeing no money on that damn album.
Reebok, Glorilla, Maybach.
She ain't seeing nothing on there.
Damn. He like, I got you.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the guy, that nigga, man. All them niggas had like it's really crazy, bro. Certain situations, like when they say like them niggas BG and Turk was on heroin and shit, allegedly.
Oh,
what happened?
Crazy pick six. Mahomes.
He threw a six.
It bounced off
I see.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
If you lose, I'm trying to tell you, they was going for that plus.
They said the Lions is gonna be tough this year, and it's the first season, so. That's it. That's not Mahomes.
Yeah, no, I wasn't on Mahomes.
That's too funny.
Yeah,
my man hit the Glorilla voice.
Nah, that was Jeezy.
That was Gotti. Oh my God, that's even funny.
You ain't never heard that?
Yeah.
That's a tough addy though. I ain't gonna lie. That's a tough ad libs.
Nah, who got the best ad libs? Who's the top 5 best ad libs in rap right now, or throughout time?
Throughout time is hard.
Quavo
up there.
Travis
got stuff addies.
The addies is out of pocket.
He's lit. That's not it, bro.
Future got tough addies. They just don't. He don't got like
one
one memorable one, but he just has like tough like punchline addies.
Y'all seen that? Did I send that video of the Migos freestyle to the group chat? Or was you playing it up here?
It was Migos freestyle.
Migos, there was at LA Leakers.
We might have been playing that in here.
Bag is here, go get it. That
Yeah.
jump.
I was like, Migos as
was
a
in the
whole got
studio?
tough addies.
It was at the radio.
Yeah, I remember that joint.
Migos as a whole ad libs is OC.
I ain't gonna lie, seeing that, the way they just went like that, them niggas, they really good at their craft. Like,
Oh, for sure.
and it's crazy because
And Thug.
Thug, oh yeah, Thug got crazy addies.
My man got thrown off.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on back there.
All right, so
But
There not be no cheeks.
nah, I think this is management. You know him?
That's not management.
Nah, the dude right there, he had a white polo on. We get sidetracked. But a blue polo. But nah, shout out to shout out to Migos. Shout out, I forgot what the fuck was talking about.
you were saying, damn, yeah, I don't remember. No, yeah,
Talking about them addies.
but yeah, Migos was actually
ad libs.
And the video of them niggas in the
Yeah, so when I seen them put that shit together and it was instant like that, I was like, oh, these niggas is like that, like the truth, like, and that shit was off the top.
Yeah, it was just natural.
He was like, Quavo was like, you want to go first set? Said didn't skip a beat, just went right
came
in.
sliding.
They all freestyled, and then after that, the beat was still playing. They adding the ad libs in and shit like
Hey,
that.
and that beat was crazy.
Yeah,
that
it
beat was
was.
so crazy. Like that joint, real life could have been. They could have dropped that as a song after that Ali Leakers freestyle.
Rest in peace to
Take.
Take.
Damn. Offset's supposed to be dropping soon.
Yeah, I seen that.
Is Offset gonna have
Quavo on there? No.
Yeah.
Quavo was dissing him on his album.
I thought they got cool.
I don't know. I heard from the album. I heard
It wasn't like no
wasn't
crazy
disses.
diss. It was like, you know what I'm
He
saying?
was just
I thought they
putting
got
it out
back
there.
cool, though.
Yeah, I think
They're
it's
cool. So I feel like he might have recorded that joint pre
Probably
like they're getting back together.
because he called that nigga out on the damn near the first song.
Yeah, literally the joint started off like, yeah, like you not my brother, or like we not kin type
Wow.
shit. So I don't know,
Emotional ass niggas, man.
but I don't know. I ain't really like Quavo album like that.
I ain't even. This is
Not
What
going.
really?
Not really.
That's
I-
top 5 albums for me this year.
That's-
No cap. I've been spending that joint like crazy.
I spun that joint once.
How many monthly listeners Quavo get?
I spun that joint one time,
Like a month.
and I haven't been back to it since.
I ain't.
That joint slides.
I'm trying
me.
to figure out if I downloaded that junk. I think the Future song. What line?
Turn your click up. The
joint alone is
the
crazy.
Russ line or the
He had a Future had a Russ line.
yeah.
What'd he say?
Got it out the field. Fuck
Oh,
Russell.
I'm thinking Russell, not Russ. I'm thinking like,
Oh, no, not that Russ.
He was
Going
excited.
ask Lori about the paddock and going ask Joy, ask Diz.
Yeah.
Hey man, that nigga be
Yeah,
sliding.
bro,
You in?
he got fueled up on his joint. Mama told me who with me,
Gang.
hold me.
I don't know him by himself, bro.
Wall to wall.
I just can't listen to a whole album of Quavo by himself rapping.
Nah, that ain't management.
Yeah, so
Management Black is here. He's black. That's my nigga. Shout out to management.
shout out to management. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and listen to Quavo. I'm gonna go back and listen to a lot of shit because I be getting bored. That's why I went back and listened to El Toro because I feel like I listened to it halfway through,
Yeah.
and I heard somebody saying that they don't want EST in his like R&B bag.
They're tripping. He
But
was
my
sliding.
favorite songs are the ones
He
he
was
kind
sliding.
of singing a little
Yeah,
bit.
definitely.
More blood.
Bro, I think that be my pet peeve with consumers when it comes to music is that they don't want artists to take risks, but then they say artists are boring when they stay in the same same
when they
vein.
try.
Yeah, like the whole purpose of artistry is to take a risk or to like expand your craft creatively,
Certain
especially if you have the talent to do it. You know what I'm
certain
saying?
risks. I don't think everybody should take.
Like I don't, but in regards to like you talking about like ESTG doing like more of the melodic stuff, he's good at it.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah,
you
why
know what I'm
can't
saying, like do
Yeah,
that.
I don't expect everybody to succeed.
Yeah, but it's like it's
But you can try.
Yeah.
There's a rapper who I like his music. I'm not gonna say his name on the pod. I tell you after he tries that singing shit and it don't hit at all. And it's a nigga who don't miss. So
You
it be
talking about
like,
me?
Nah, I said the name after. You're a local rapper. You're a local rapper. But
I feel like I know who you're talking about too.
you probably do.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But yeah,
it's going over my head.
like I think it adds longevity to your career, and it stops you from just falling into like that repetitive same shit every time, especially when you drop frequent. Like G dropped pretty frequently. Part of the reason like niggas had issue with the baby is that he one hitter quitter, sometimes two, but he drops super frequent. It get tiring when you got one style.
So you're saying the more frequent you drop, the more often you should change up your shit.
If you drop it
Yes.
frequently, yeah, you should have more creativity to the type of styles of music that you dropping.
I don't think there's nothing you could do to really stretch your run out, because I think that when the people are tired of you, they're tired of you. So like,
So just don't make them tired of you quick. Like if you got one fastball, don't drop 3 times a year.
I think people only. I think it's not the amount of music, the volume of music you put out. I think it's more so just the time period. Think about that, because like Kendrick waited so long to drop. Nobody really gave a fuck. I mean, people gave a fuck, but nobody wasn't like.
I'm about to say you about to cap because he just
wasn't-
sold out.
Yeah, cool, but it's
Everything.
Kendrick though. It's
I mean,
Kendrick,
the
so people are gonna give it a
anticipation was there,
try. But what I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
before that J drop, I think we even said like I don't care if you like, it is what it is. I'm gonna listen to it, but it's not like that. Like the need for it wasn't really there because we was going so long without it. You get what I'm saying? If
I said
Kendrick
I
is
feel the
also-
same way about Travis.
huh?
I said the same thing with Travis. Like the nigga,
Like Nick-
his albums was like spaced out.
Talking about we talking about music right now. We're not talking about.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness!
But now people were saying that like, yeah, Kendrick waited so long that J. Cole done passed him up. You get what I'm
They
saying?
was saying that, and I agree with you.
That's one of the those are supposed to be the big 3.
Cole ain't past that nigga.
But I feel like they whole style is off in the corner somewhere. So
Like that's the quality shit. Like, not to say the other shit ain't quality, but that's the shit that's like the what we was talking about, the timeless shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, them records that
it ain't
be
that
here
like
forever.
microwave shit that's going. It's for like waves. Like,
But I think in regards to that, with the Kendrick, in between his whole like 5-year gap of dropping albums, the landscape of rap switched from backpack and all of that to trap is the main
you say
main
he's a
source.
no. First of all, first 2 questions.
It's a broad umbrella of backpack. I'm not saying
That's
like
how I was about to ask,
like
was
not
Ken-
specifically backpack, but it's like
Dang, can it at least be
lyric-
a Gucci backpack?
We talk. I don't think. What?
But it's like
I don't think Kendrick is,
the more
that's like Talib Kweli and fucking.
yeah, no, he's not that. I'm saying just like that, the lyrical emphasis of rap.
And that's not even. And then what's the second thing you said about trap? You said trap wasn't popping back then. That's not.
No. I ain't say it wasn't popping. I said it's the more prominent face of rap right now. Within the last 5 years, trap is
Trap has been there way before then, though.
I feel
As in
like
that-
I
you
feel
you
like trap
you
started
taking it too
taking
literal.
off-
You taking it too literal. I'm saying
started
as
taking
the
off like 2013.
as
really.
the main face where like what niggas is looking for outside of a Drake is trap.
You're saying that's new within the last 5 years?
I'm saying since he dropped, it's really been that because, like you said, the big 3 they was all dropping kind of around the same time. Kendrick didn't drop after Damn for 5 years, so you take one face of the big 3 out of that joint, so it's just Drake and Cole, and Cole drops every 2 to 3 years. So unless Drake is dropping, the main facet of rap is trap, and it's been like that since Kenny stopped dropping or stopped dropping consistently. Not saying that trap ain't been around. Trap always been around, but I'm saying as just like the focal point of rap. Like as it became more, music became more commercialized, became more driven towards the nightlife and shit like that. Trap has been more prominent. So like you said, just the need don't feel the same because music is commercialized towards the club now. Everything's commercialized towards club and nightlife and microwavable shit. That's all I'm saying.
I think it's been that. Like, there's certain shit like, because again, there's always been those people that come and go within that time.
Yeah.
I think you got to come out with some substance, or like a project so good that going because even like if you think about like Wale, ability wise is up there with them.
100%
For sure.
100%.
When last time Wale dropped?
2021. Yeah, 2020, 2021. He dropped sometime during the pandemic, and it was like an EP.
Did you run and listen to it? Like
I ain't listen to the joint.
I listened to it, but
Did that Every Blue Moon shit?
Nah, he dropped a whole EP during the pandemic. It had the song "Black Girl Magic" and something else on there.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like you.
But he also hasn't really been active in the music scene since.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think that like if you are getting 16 million monthly, you need to be like happy with that because a lot of niggas. Nah, I'm just saying because a lot of niggas like for you to get to that point, like that means your shit is going. Your fan base, whether you get bigger or not, is gonna be there for a while at least.
For sure.
Until niggas start dying off or some shit like that, you know, like
You have a Boosie fan base.
yeah. I guess I would say Currency got a better would be like a more not a
I like I like Currency vibes. I would rather say Currency over Boosie.
yeah.
I would rather have a Currency.
I would rather be a Currency than be a Boosie.
For real, Currency comfortable, nigga. Not bothering Currency. He probably knows
chilling.
exactly how much he about to get off of each.
Getting money, and he don't gotta worry about no label. Drive nice cars.
He just dropped something too with
He dropping tonight.
Yeah, my man consistent.
That's the only thing. He drops a lot of music.
What was the other album he just had? He had one with a producer, with a certain producer. It was a collab joint.
The joint with Harry Fraud, or was it with Because he drops one with Fraud pretty often, or was it Alchemist?
I think it was the Alchemist.
Yeah,
He went on a bunch of interviews.
Yeah, the Alchemist.
Yeah.
Right.
I think he dropped a Fraud joint this year too. He like I said, Currency dropped like 3-4 tapes a year.
That's tough.
Yeah, man. But how long you been recording?
A little over an hour.
It's been them in these podcasts, man. We ain't really had too much to talk about.
We talk about a lot.
Yeah. This is a business podcast.
Honestly.
This is a business pod. It's cool. We'll come back with the jokes.
Yeah, we'll come back with the jokes next time. You know?
See y'all next week. Gang, gang. Like, comment, subscribe, follow the gang.
Subscribe, please.
Please tell a friend to tell a friend.
Shout out Killer Mike.
Shout out to
Hey.
Russ, man. Because Russ, we don't know if Russ go be here too much. Shout out to Russ, man.
16.5 million views.